What up? We're back live for a bit here. I got a couple hours, so I figured, you know what? Let's play some games, yo. Star Ocean: The Second Story R. Square Enix, they gave me a copy of this the other day. I actually bought it physical as well, but been busy. Haven't had a chance to check it out yet, but we gonna play it. So thanks Square Enix for sending me a copy to play. My bad, I didn't get to play it when it first came out. Man, it only came out like last week, I think. I don't know, kind of early for a stream for me, but let's jump into this. Hopefully there's no I mean, I download it. It's download copy. I don't think there's any update unless there's an update since the other day. Dude, the Steam Deck OLED, I'm looking forward to that, dude. I'm looking forward to it. My lighting is kind of off because one of my lights died. Kind of freaking sucks. Son of a bitch. Online play, inviting, joining anybody. Who was trying to invite? I think those things are delayed. But let me say hello to the people who are here. It's an early stream, so you know a lot of times people don't join me unless it's late, but that's okay. Tyler James, Peppo882, Ashwar Over Me, Afflicted, Joe Rad, what up? James Henderson, that's what I'm talking about. RoboCop's badass, dude. Well, let's see what to do here. I haven't played a Star Ocean game since PS1, so I don't really. I mean, at least I think it was PS1. I don't remember. It's been a long ass time, but I do appreciate y'all. What's on your mind? What's on your mind? Let's chat it up a bit. What's going on in the world? Mother Rat, yeah, that's the Steam Deck OLED. I know it's not like it's not a new, like, more powerful Steam Deck, but it's got enough upgrades to justify its existence, and it's a replacement for the Steam Decks that are, you know, they're not going to continually make the old ones. So I think it's cool, and that they didn't really increase the price. That's a huge plus to me. I'm thinking of grabbing one. I don't know how quick those limited editions are going to sell out. But yeah, my biggest complaint with that thing, with the original, was the screen. Just the quality of the screen. That weird dimming in the corners and the light bleed, whatever it was called, freaking annoyed the hell out of me. I was like, this, like, with an OLED, you shouldn't have that. Shouldn't. So let's see what's up with this game. Grand Theft Auto 6, yeah. They've been talking about, you know, that announcement coming up. I've enjoyed Grand Theft Auto games, but my problem is I've enjoyed them in the sense that I don't really play them. I don't know, like I've never really played a Grand Theft Auto game to completion. I would just play to fuck around. So I've never really been like the biggest Grand Theft Auto person, but like I think I beat Grand Theft Auto 4. And that was like it. All right, so we saw that little opening cutscene. Let's what is this special? What do we got? Special what? Achievements, prologue movie. We ain't care about all that. Let's just jump in the damn game. Oh wait, you get to pick dude or chick. The only son of Ronix J. Kenny, hero of the Terran Alliance, Earthling, unsure what he wants to do in life. He's been going along with his surroundings. He's a 19-year-old student at the officer's school with a lot on his mind. He's learning hand-to-hand combat at school. However what? The frick? Rena, a carefree, starry-eyed 17-year-old girl with a big imagination. She's great at martial arts and also possesses a mysterious healing power. She's from... Okay, well, I'm just gonna pick this dude. We'll just leave his name. I don't like role-playing games or anything like this where they give you a choice to change the name. I don't change the name. I leave it alone. Oh, play sample voice.
Yeah! Ooh,
Ooh,
I can't lose yet. Not too shabby.
not too
Here
sure.
they come.
Okay, all over your face. Let's go. Yeah. Auto saving. DJ Miggy, what up?
Space. The realm of infinite possibility.
Okay.
It has long inspired the dreams of billions. These dreams, countless in number, spread infinitely throughout the universe.
Some of these dreams are nightmares.
Are nightmares.
Like Event Horizon. I wanted a physical Switch copy, and the piece of shit scalpers bought them all.
Discovered in Sector
Of what? This game? It's available.
Terran Alliance, igniting the flames of ferocious warfare across the galaxy.
It's available on Amazon. I picked a copy up at Best Buy.
The battleship Calnus received a commendation for excellence in command for its victory in the battle against Lazonia.
Digital version that was sent to me. Square Enix.
ST-346.
So I appreciate it, Square.
The captain of the Calnus and his second in command successfully contained a mysterious virus outbreak on the
I think it did have options for the
Rover.
voice, but
They also were able
didn't
to
mess with
prevent
it.
the tyrannical G.A. Revorce's diabolical plan to conquer Earth.
or voice
Thanks
language
to his achievements,
language
my father was
options.
promoted
Yeah,
to
bless you,
admiral at an
Square.
unprecedented young age of
Appreciate
38.
y'all.
I respected him more than anybody
Does Square
else in
have
my
anything
life.
to do with the re-release
I know
of
that
Super
being
Mario
a Federation
RPG that's
officer
coming
is
out
among
next
the
week?
greatest accomplishments anyone can hope to achieve in this universe.
Or are they just credited like with the original one?
But I am my own man.
It has Japanese voice if
I'm
you
no
want.
puppet.
I know some people
I'm
prefer
not just the
that,
son of Admiral Ronix J. Kinney, hero of the Pan-Galactic Federation.
but I'm gonna leave it on English. But if you're
So
here,
what am I doing here?
and you can
of
slap
all
around that
places?
little like button, tickle its taint a little bit, helps me out a lot, and I do appreciate it. We're gonna stream for I only have maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours tops. So a little help in the
Any change from the
sharing, the
pre-landing scans?
liking, the whatever. It freaking helps out, man. But if not, I get it. I can't force you.
No, sir. None of the wavelengths are showing any response.
I'm kind of
The field resembles a magnetic
kinda
energy
tripping on
field
this,
somewhat,
graphic
but
style
its
here.
exact nature is still uncertain at the moment.
So it's possible that it's absorbing all the waves from the sensors. All right.
This looks a little
Let's try
weird.
running a spectral analysis on the magnetic waves the field is emitting. Claude, you're a ranking officer now. Use this to protect everyone if something happens.
What you giving me, dude? Phase gun,
What's
special
wrong?
art acquired.
Nervous?
Let's go. I ain't nervous. Let's
No,
blast some fools.
Not exactly, sir.
Oh, their mouth's moving. They're little.
Don't tell me you're already quaking in your
They're
boots,
little,
Claude. It's not the kind of
fireworks.
behavior I expect from an ensign.
The hell's an ensign? Forgive me. I don't know everything about this game. Been a long ass time.
You can use this phase gun in battle by pressing the special arts button. Don't be afraid to pull the trigger. It might just...
Oh, I ain't afraid. Let's go.
No good, Admiral. There's no match with anything
Why does
in
it
our
say
database.
auto speed up? What is that? I don't. Is that just to speed up the dialogue?
All right. Let's
Did I
get a
beat
closer
RoboCop?
look at
Yeah,
it
I
then.
beat RoboCop. I beat it before I live streamed it. I started over when I live streamed, but we played almost half of the game on live stream. But I beat it before we live streamed it, because I did do a review video as well. But yeah, I've beat RoboCop. I beat it a couple times actually. What does auto do? Just auto
What can this
talks
possibly
and
be?
keeps it progressing, I'd
Why would
imagine.
anyone build something like this here?
We'll need to find a way into the
Yeah,
dome
that's exactly
first.
what it does.
You're right. All crew,
I like to press buttons though, even if it's just to progress the
stay alert,
the
people.
dialogue.
Safety is of
So
the
I'll leave
utmost
that
priority.
off. Justin Weidrich, what up, dude? Basic controls: move, open, Confirm, cancel. Open some menu. Current location. Okay, whatever. Okay, I don't care about all that. Dude, why do I gotta talk to people? Oh, I gotta explore? I just want to bust in that building, dude. Or do I gotta talk to everybody? It's quite a dome. What? Would be a switch. Oh, yeah, there is a switch. I think it's that exclamation point. It's got to be some way to open this door. Yeah, it's over here. I think it's right there. Yeah. There we go.
Dad?
Shock.
Admiral?
What is it, Claude? Did you find something?
Yeah, we did.
I think this is some type of control device. Maybe it'll open up...
Good job, Claude.
Open up
Just
that
as I
dome,
expected.
dude. Justin Weidrich, these are your kind of games. I love these kind of games too. It's just hard to live
You can
stream
figure it
them.
out?
Just give me a little more time and
If
I
they're
should be able to.
you know, you got to have the right crowd. You got to have the right crowd of viewers. I still stream this stuff because I want to play it and I want to check it out. But you know, it is a difficult. These types of games are kind of difficult to stream depending on your viewership. You know. But I think we're gonna be streaming more of like some retro games. Always fun streaming some old school stuff. I mean, this is a remake of an
It's
old game,
opened.
but you know, I don't know, like live stream like Castlevania 4 for the Super
How's it
Nintendo
looking
or
there?
something. I don't know. There's like games I've been itching to replay that I haven't
don't
played in
see
the
any
longest
sensors
freaking
or
time.
Security measures at the entrance.
Like some
Beyond
Super
that,
Nintendo
I
and
can't say
NES
anything
games.
until we actually go inside.
All right, let's proceed inward and begin with the investigation.
Let's go. Let's
Look live,
investigate this
everyone.
ish. I've been assigned to this area, sir, so perhaps you should shut up. Stupid cadet. Bitch. Well, let's find out.
Don't be careless, Claude. Wait till we figure out what that thing is before you go near it.
Oh, I don't care about
Don't
homebrew
worry,
games
it's nothing
so
special.
much.
I'll be fine.
But sometimes they're
Don't
cool.
go any closer. We still don't know what that device is capable of.
Sometimes it's cool to check out like some homebrew or hacked games, but I usually don't wind up caring that much about it. But I know Castlevania, there's tons of like homebrews and hacks, some really cool stuff. And I have played a
How are
couple,
we supposed to accomplish anything if you're going to be that scared?
but it's kind of like I wanna play some like OG shit, you know?
Look, there's no danger at all.
Like when I think of the Super Nintendo,
Coordinates 214.
I know I'm kind of just going all over the place. We're playing a role playing game, you know.
What?
Let's chill. But when I think of the Super Nintendo, I think of like some of the first games that I played on it, which obviously was Super Mario World. But like the games that really blew me away, Super Mario World, Super Castlevania 4. Man. The first, like, because I didn't have a Super Nintendo when it came out, but my friend did. He got one the day it came out, and we played Mario World all night. And then, like, after I got one, I don't know, I think like a year, maybe, I don't remember how long after, but I remember like one of the first games, because all I had was Mario World. You know, one of the first games I bought was Sunset Riders. Freaking love Sunset Riders. Play Rondo of Blood. We've played that.
No.
We played through Rondo of Blood
It's all my fault.
on a stream before. Dude, Populous for the Super Nintendo. I freaking love Populous. I would sit there and play that for like just chilling playing Populous. Very horrible game to stream, I think. Unless you're really into it. But I love Populous. That was one of my favorites back then.
What happened?
Layaway at Kmart. You know what, man? Kmart, ever since I was a kid, Kmart was kind of one of those, like, not exactly ghetto. It wasn't like a ghetto store, but it was like one of the, like,
Oh,
crappier
that's right.
stores to go
I was
to.
on leukemia.
And
And then that light swallowed me up.
ever since they've gone out of business, I kind of miss them. I don't know. Like, I didn't go to Kmart all the time. As a kid, I did, but as an adult, I didn't really. But I miss them. I miss Kmart. Oh my God. Because we used to, like, I used to collect Hot Wheels, and we would go to the Hot Wheels when they would do the Kmart was big on that. They would have those collector days or whatever,
Where the hell am I?
or you could open up a case and buy whatever you wanted out of it. Take the little treasures or
Dad,
the
where is everyone?
mystery, whatever they were.
Hey, I still have my
Look for the
communicator.
variants and stuff. Shit with real riders. Those were the days. No more Kmart. There's like no more stores anymore, man. Pocket Reality, the one freaking Kmart, like all the Kmarts are gone, but there was a Kmart that's near where I live now that is a different business that's been fine for many years, but the Kmart that I used to like, that I knew for the longest time, they've never put anything into it. It's still there with the Kmart logo on the building. I'm like, are they ever planning to do shit with that Kmart?
Well, I can't just sit around here and do nothing.
I remember Kmart as a kid getting like a icy or whatever, like an icy, some popcorn or some shit. Yeah, I don't think I want to put chat on the screen anymore. I putting chat on the screen is fine, but I just the alerts pop up like if somebody subscribes or whatever. But I think putting the chat, it just kind of, I don't know, I don't like the way it looks. And if people rewatch it, you could pull up the chat on YouTube if I leave the stream up. But I think I'm just going to leave it like this. Maybe change it up a little bit, the background or something. But yeah, Kmart, I miss Kmart, but more like Kmart was just kind of crappy, but whatever. It was somewhere to go.
Whoa.
And sometimes you would find good deals on things.
Look out, behind you!
But like the store I miss the most. Yeah, the blue light specials, they get on that announcement and shit, and then they got that blue light going off. Be like little kids' jeans half off today, blue light special. Like stupid shit like that. Huh? Little weird memories. Hollywood Video I miss too with Game Crazy. Definitely awesome. But the store that I miss the absolute most is Toys R Us. It almost brings a tear to my eyes thinking about Toys R Us, man. Like, Toys R Us was just always fucking there, man. It was just a staple as a little kid. Toys R Us is not coming back. They've been saying that for years. And what happened? Oh, Toys R Us coming back. They're going to have little pop-up shops. They're going to have these stupid little stores in Macy's in the mall. Yeah. I don't... Yeah, there's Toys R Us. I'm about to go drive to Canada. Phase gun his ass. Dude, as a kid, I loved Toys R Us. As an adult, I loved Toys R Us. Teenager, I loved Toys R Us. Toys R Us, my love for Toys R Us continually grew over the years. Yeah, Toys R Us and Macy's freaking sucks, dude.
Whoa! Whew. Good thing.
Toys R Us was
I
a
should have
victim.
used my phase gun. Great. How could I have been so careful? That probably violated the
Toys
underdeveloped
R Us,
Planet
man, you would like
Preservation
find
Pact.
great deals on games, on like they'd have toys and collectibles that you couldn't get anywhere else.
But I had to do
They would
it.
always have like
If I
Comic
didn't
Con
pull the trigger, I
exclusives
couldn't
and
have
shit
saved that
too.
girl.
Like after Comic Con. I don't know how. Like shit that probably didn't sell out at Comic Con. I've been hearing about Toys R Us shit for years now.
You all right?
If they do bring back like a legit
By the
Toys
way,
R Us
if you don't
store,
mind me
not these
asking-
stupid little pop-ups, that would be amazing. KB Toys was to me, KB Toys was quite different than Toys R Us. It was more, I don't
Ran
know.
Away from me.
I like going to KB Toys as well, but I don't know. Yeah, it had its charm. I agree with that. Most KB Toys were inside the mall. Inside of a mall. And they were small. I knew I think there was was it KB Toys or there was another store called Playco Toys. Where they had an actual store. I don't know if KB if there was too many like normal, like maybe in a bigger building, but most of them were in like little shops in the mall. But they were still kind of cool. I like going to KB Toys. Miss them too. Because now you go to the mall. What the hell's in the mall?
Oh, good.
Forever
I was hoping
21?
you'd wait for me.
Freaking Auntie Anne's pretzels? Hot Topic and Spencer Gifts, and that's it? There ain't shit in the mall. Man, there's a mall. I'm going to tell you right now. There was a mall that I used to go to, and I still go to on occasion.
Oh,
They had
no,
some of the most
that's
amazing
okay.
stores, man. They had everything you can imagine. They had an Orville Redenbacher popcorn store. It's fucking weird. No one's going there to buy popcorn, but people did. They had a KB Toys. They had Electronics Boutique, Babbage's, whatever. They had a couple game stores, Software Etc. One was on one floor, the other one was on the other floor. They had a Wizards of the Coast store. They had a Warner Brothers store.
Yes.
They had an arcade.
Still, I'm really sorry about all this. You saved me. But
They don't have that shit no more. That mall that I'm talking about, they have a Claire's where you get like your little kid a ear piercing with some crappy like earrings, a Hot Topic, a Forever 21, and a pretzel stand. Bullshit.
Nah, don't worry.
Malls
about it.
suck nowadays,
Besides,
man.
you did stop to wait, didn't you?
My wife does not like the mall. I like going to the mall more than she does.
Oh, I haven't.
Yeah, no more
introduced
pure
myself.
toy
My
stores,
name's
that's for
Raina.
sure. Funko Land was
and,
awesome.
I'm Claude. Claude C. Kinney. Hi.
Yeah, when the arcade left, you knew the mall was dying.
Nice to
Oh, and
meet
they
you,
had a
Mr.
comic
Kinney.
book store. Oh my god, they had a comic book store. The arcade was right next to the comic book store. KB Toys was
So,
downstairs.
Mr. Kenny, was there something you wanted to ask me earlier?
The Wizards of the Coast store was up top. There was a Capcom store, like a little stand, on the one side of the mall. There was a Software Etc. on the second level, all the way at the end, and then there was like a electronics boutique on the bottom. Fuck, dude, malls were freaking awesome back
It's
in the
nothing
day.
that important, really, but
The food courts suck now too. Like you go to some of these malls, the
Where am
food
I?
courts are dying too. Like even if the mall is still popular, like all these restaurants are like leaving the food courts. The mall I'm talking about, we go to every once in a while. They have jack shit. The Montclair Plaza, Montclair, California. That's the mall I'm talking about. For any of you who are in California and know the Montclair Mall, that mall was dope back in the day. Now it sucks balls. The only thing that's cool there is the bookstore. Back in the day, they had a lot of cool shit.
Are you a traveler?
Jacko Acid, appreciate you subscribing. Now, like that mall, they
something
don't have
like
any
that.
like
Yeah.
restaurants in the food court. There's like one place and that's it. Like everything else just shuts down. They open then they close. So nobody gives a fuck.
Where are you from?
Yeah, there's no more. Malls suck, dude.
from Earth?
Earth? Where is that?
Like B. Dalton and Walden Books, yeah.
I figure she wouldn't know what I'm talking about. Well, how can I put it? It's really far away from here.
Probably.
A faraway place?
Radio Shacks
I've
in the
never
malls.
even
Yeah,
known
most of the
this
Radio
continent.
Shacks I knew,
That's
though, they were in,
really
like...
amazing. Is Earth farther away than L?
There were some in indoor malls, but a lot of them were, like, in strip malls.
I suppose, yeah.
It must have been quite a long and difficult journey.
And then recent stores that I miss, frickin' Fry's Electronics. What the hell? There was no Fry's Electronics near me. Like, every one that was around was like an hour drive, but I still like going to Fry's on occasion. Or if I was out of town coming home and you came across a Fry's, go stop there and wander around for like an hour. I miss Fry's too. Damn, dude.
Mr.
All these
Kenny,
stores.
once we cross this bridge, we'll be in Arlia.
Arlia, is that where you live? But,
Oh, the
are you
mall
sure
that
it's
I'm
alright if I
talking
just
about,
barge in?
the Montclair Mall in California, they have AMC in the mall. That's one of the reasons we go there.
Of course.
Because they actually
it is.
opened a theater in the
Besides, I
mall
need to
a while
repay you
back.
somehow.
It's a nice theater, too.
No, please, don't worry about it. I didn't do anything that special.
You don't have to be so modest.
I
It
remember,
won't be
man,
much. Just the least I can offer you.
you had
So
like the
please.
Virgin Megastore, movies, music. That was cool. Suncoast. Man, I miss Suncoast too. I actually have a poster. I'm not gonna grab it, but a poster I bought from Suncoast. It's in the mall. Like, you access the theater from the mall. Like, it's inside. Like, it's part of the mall. It's at the end of the mall, but it's inside the mall. Like, you have to go in the mall to access the theater. It's like as if you went into a Sears or J.C. Penney. It's like it's inside the mall. It's not connected to it. Yeah, Suncoast sucked for like price wise, but I would buy some collectibles and stuff from there. Like, I have a poster for the Tenchi Muyo movie that I bought at Suncoast that I've always kept. It's on the cardboard wrapped in the plastic and it's just collecting dust. Had it for many years. That's like the only thing I know that I currently own that I got from Suncoast. The other place I like, there was one in Rancho Cucamonga. In Rancho Cucamonga, DVD Planet. Freaking love DVD Planet. Yeah, I was into anime, so like it was hard to find anime in places, but like I have VHS anime. I have a whole collection of mostly Tenchi Muyo stuff and then some other anime, but I have VHS tapes over there because, man, back in the day,
What do you mean
if
by
you were into
clear
anime,
out?
that shit, it
Is there
sucked.
such a thing as dirty
Because you'd
hair?
get like a VHS tape with like 2 or 3 episodes, and that shit would cost you like $30-$40 for 2 episodes. Oh my god, man. Oh my god.
It's sure dirty where I come from, anyway.
But yeah, like Suncoast, and then eventually like Blockbuster started getting anime, but their selection was never that big.
Really? I don't think I would like that.
Yeah, I like Tenchi. I don't know. It's just I always liked that anime, so
I don't think so either.
one of
This
my
feels a
favorites. But
1,000
I like all
times
sorts of different anime. I just don't really watch anything new.
Well, there's plenty of clean air here, so breathe as much as
And then I
you
remember,
please.
like, this was maybe a good 10 plus years ago. Like, every mall had a bootleg anime store that sold bootleg anime, like DVDs and shit. Like, the bootleg anime stores, man, they all got
I need
shut
to
down,
run back
though.
home for a little bit, Mr. Kenny.
I don't know
Would you
what it would
mind
cost to
maybe
buy
taking a walk around the village
Suncoast.
for a
Does
little
anybody
while?
own it?
Sure, no
Is
problem.
it still, like, registered and shit?
I'll be right back.
Well, it's
A
probably
surge
not a
in
good
physical
idea to get
disc
too
buying
involved with the locals.
is going to happen. I think it may happen, but I don't think, like, you know what? now that like all these, I'm thinking that it will
have
happen,
something
but
else to
it'll
tell
happen later than sooner. But it may actually happen sooner than later, because people are getting tired of these freaking streaming services and them increasing the prices, removing shit. Go on Netflix and look at everything that it's like leaving soon. Look at all the shit they removed from Disney Plus, from HBO Max, from all these places. They're charging more and they're removing stuff. Oh my god. Yeah, every mall does have a Spencer's and a Hot Topic. But oh my god. Like, heck, Boogie, am I gonna buy the Steam Deck OLED? I really want to. I really want to. Next week on the 16th,
So where is
I
he
want
right
to.
now?
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to or not. Only because, like,
Look around town for a bit.
I don't know. Like, I got some stuff going on. I got some
Wait a
stuff
minute,
going
Raina.
on. I may be moving. And like all my money is going into that. Then I'm gonna be broke. So I don't know if I mean, I'm not gonna be broke, but money is gonna be tight for a little while. So it's gonna be a kind of a tough thing. So I want to, man. I really want to. I don't know. I might have to look at them finances. Maybe I'm gonna have to run a sale on my online shop, madpixelshop.com. I gotta add some stuff to there. Oh my god.
Oh, I see.
I'm gonna have to have a moving sale. I mean,
Oh,
chances
no,
are I will
not
buy
at
it, but
all.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to day one. I would love to move out of California, but it's
this is
just
Mr.
kind of
Kenny. He's the one who saved me earlier.
it's hard. It's hard. Couple, like, I can live anywhere and do what I do.
Oh my.
Like,
So he's the one you told me about?
my wife,
Hello there, Mr.
unfortunately,
Kenny. I'm Raina's
with
mother.
her work,
Just call me Westa.
she
Raina said
can't
you
necessarily.
saved her from a
She
dangerous
can, but she
situation
can't.
earlier.
She can in the sense that she could work anywhere in the country, but she can't in the sense that
Oh, I.
how much she gets
it
paid
wasn't
depends on
anything
where
special
she
at all.
lives. And
But
like
of course it is. It would have been a disaster
qualifying
if
for
you hadn't
mortgage,
shown up
stuff
when you
like
did.
that is
I told this girl
kind of a
time
pain in
and
the
again to
ass
stay away from the
nowadays.
sacred forest.
I
She
mean-
never listens to me.
It's just weird. I live like, yeah, I want to be safe too.
Mom.
I have kids, man. I want my kids to be safe, and there's a lot of jacked up stuff going on in California. But I think where we are located is kind of
Raina, you
away
should
from all
just
the
be glad
bullshit.
that you're okay.
Like, not all the bullshit, but most of the bullshit. Anywhere you live, there could be
Anyways,
some
Mr.
kind of
Kenny,
bullshit.
I'm sorry I kept you waiting. I'm
But like
getting
all
here
the
soon.
bad
How about
stuff
I
you
show
see on the
around village?
news that happens in California is typically not where we're at.
Ah, yes, please. Thank you.
But
Alright,
I feel
see
you.
you later,
There's
Mom.
a lot of ridiculous shit going on out here.
Okay, I got it. Have fun, you two.
It was nice meeting you, ma'am.
It's kind of like, you know, my kids don't go to public school. Like, it's like there's, yeah, you know. Interest rates are freaking high. They dropped a bit, like 7.6, I think, or 7 point something.
I'm sorry about my mother. She can
But
be
the
annoying
interest rates
sometimes.
are you're getting less for your money.
It doesn't bother me. My parents are kind of the same way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like you wouldn't believe. You'd be amazed.
Well, shall we get going?
Yeah, let's get going. Let's roll. I forgot what we're doing though, but let's roll. Wait. Look at all these like exclamation points. What am I supposed to be doing? California looks like a mess right now. A lot in Northern California. Like, there's a mess everywhere. That's for sure. There's got to be some level of accountability. It's just kind of ridiculous. I'm not comfortable with Callie because of Justin Bieber. I don't even know who that is. Salva in business. I don't think he's going to be back for a few hours. Okay. Can I like check random stuff in this game? I don't know if it's like other games. Who the hell's Justin Bateman? Okay, let me go. I'm not good with names. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. You're talking about a character. What the hell? You're confusing me now, man. Confusing me up in here. I saw like when I started Googling it, it said Justine Bateman. So I don't know what you're talking about. Those poor kids. Master Bateman, what? Oh, come on. Hey, let's go. Hey, little kids, what are y'all doing? Looks like you're making a freaking mess. These little kids just chilling at home all by themselves. Shit reminds me when I was a kid. Fucking being home by yourself, wandering around the city, doing whatever the hell you wanted. You didn't really have to worry about stranger danger too much. Man. Freaking stranger danger. Referencing someone there, the friggin' governor, Gavin Newsom? That knucklehead? Those were the days, dude. I didn't have a curfew because nobody gave a fuck. But I couldn't imagine my kids now doing the shit that I did as a kid. I couldn't imagine it. Oh my God. Like, there's just no possible way. Like, I would be out, like, 10 years old, 11 years old. Wandering the freaking town, dude. Walking miles a day. Checking the pay, because I was poor. The poor kid. The freaking poor kid, all right? Go to the payphone. Check the change. See if there's any quarters in there. Go to the newspaper machines. Pull on them. See if any quarters fall out. You try to come up on a couple bucks, man. When I was a kid, if you could come up on a couple bucks, your day was set. You were chilling. You had food. You had entertainment. Oh my God. Make the magic happen. Equipment wizard. Change, yes. Dude, as a kid, like, I mean, the more money you had, the better off it you could be as far as like having fun during the day. But literally, for me as a kid, if you came up on like $3 to $4, man. If you came up on $3 or $4, you were good. We had a 39-cent hamburger stand. Yeah, we tried not to talk too much political. One, let me say this, just straight up. A couple things. When it comes to politics, if you discuss and argue politics, there's like people are gonna be like one side or the other type of thing. My thought is like, no matter what you think, there's no point in arguing with somebody who disagrees with you because you're not going to convince them of shit. So, I mean, if you're like-minded, you could, kind of bitch about things. That's one thing, but in a public space, you can't like do that because you're not convincing anybody. It just turns into a lot of, rotten shit, right? Second, the reason we don't talk politics on my channel or don't really go into it, like, I'll know certain things people bring up, but I don't pay that close attention to the things that are going on out there. I don't even understand. I don't understand politics. I don't understand what the parties mean. I don't understand any of it, so I don't discuss it. Like, cause I don't get it. You know what I mean? I'm not into all that. I'm just trying to live my life, and I understand other people are trying to do the same. So those are the reasons. Like, cause you just argue with people, cause a big, like, you know, negative environment. And then the second part is I don't have any talking points on anything like that because I don't pay attention. Like, I'm not educated. I'm not informed. I try to stay out of too much. You know what I mean? Like, there's too much negativity going on in the world, man. I just try to have fun. That's what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that makes sense. Some people do come at me like, why don't you talk about this? Why don't you talk about that? Because I don't understand it or I don't know it. Like, you know, I just don't get into things. That's why it is. I play video games. I play video games on a channel that's about video games. That's just what we do. So that's why we don't talk too much about that kind of stuff. Like, as long as we're, you know, yeah, people can vent, whatever. But we're not gonna get deep into shit on this channel about anything. Press A while you touch save point. Yeah, let's press A, dude. Save. We're saving. But hey, no, you know, just the way it is. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everyone. Unless you're like these knuckleheads who try to start drama or try to bait you in the drama. Like whoever that was the last time I found out, last time live streaming, I didn't know what he was talking about. But dude was just trying to bait into drama. Like, this may be controversial to some, but I think as a YouTuber or as somebody who produces content, if you don't have, like, I struggle. Don't get your titties twisted. I struggle coming up with like videos or ideas. Like, you know, if I don't have something to review, I do struggle coming up with ideas if I don't have something to review or whatever. So it can be tough sometimes coming up with content. I do my best because I do enjoy it. It pays the bills. You know, my kids get to eat type of thing. So I'm always having content, but sometimes I do struggle. But I think if you don't have like whatever concept, whatever your channel is about, if you have to veer towards talking shit about another YouTuber, drama, just for the sake of drama, not defending yourself. I'm not talking about defending yourself or whatever. I'm talking about people who will just, they want to talk shit about other YouTubers. I think that is weak-minded, pathetic, and just child, like little girl shit. Like, I've seen so many people I used to be cool with where they devolve into just shit talkers that just talk shit about other YouTubers all day. And it's like, that is fucking lame, dude. No grown-ass man should be like talking shit about other people that don't even fucking know them all day long. But a lot of people do that. And people will try to bait me into that kind of stuff. And it's like, I'm not getting involved. Like, this dude the other day when we were streaming, I didn't realize it until people messaged me about it, that's what he was trying to do. I didn't know. I'm not the most innocent person in the world. I'm not saying that, but like, I don't realize if somebody's trying to bait me into some drama, but that's kind of, you know, yeah, like ball busting, game beaters, ball busting is fine. But when people like that you don't even know are trying to like pull you into drama, it's fucking weak, man. It's lame. That's my statement. If you try to pull me into drama, like so many have tried, you try to pull a person into drama just so you could stir shit up and have something to make a video on, you're a fucking loser. Sorry. I'm not sorry. That's just the way it is. Like, that's weak. You struggle coming up with ideas for content or videos to make. Like, why do you have to, I don't know. Just seems like people people default to shit talking. Like, I ain't doing that, man. I ain't doing that. So many people like, hey, I need you to talk about this. I don't give a fuck about that person. I don't even know who you're talking about. Like, I don't care. Like, if it's not newsworthy, like, I'll talk about a CEO of a company. I'll talk about a developer, like, you know, whatever, like, business side of things. I'll talk about, I'll bust some balls, bring up the news and shit. But it, like, other YouTubers, like, nah, I ain't doing all that, man. I'm not gonna do all that crap. Like, yeah. People are weird, but yeah, trying to bait me into, like, fucking some kind of drama bullshit. Like, get out of here, dude. You got time for that? You want to use people for drama? That's sad and weak. Sad. Weak-minded shit. I'm not perfect. None of us are, but I think that's weak. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is, man. That's why I try to stay off of social media as much as I can. The story? I don't know what story, like if it's the story in the game or the story of what we're talking about, but it's just kind of chaos today. It's chaos, man. I don't know what the hell's going on right now. Justin Weidrich, I appreciate that. Little Queen reference there. Yeah, we don't do... No, it's about people trying to bait me into drama is what I was talking about. Favorite gaming YouTubers? The Game Beaters. There you go. The Game Beaters is in here right now. Like, I'll be honest with you. I don't watch too much in the way of gaming content on YouTube. I do a little bit. But... like, you know, I'll watch, like, stuff from the Angry Video Game Nerd. You know what I mean? Like, everybody watches that, right? But as far as, like, actual gaming channels, I don't watch too much. The Game Beaters, Game Beaters right there. Check them out. Fucking subscribe to the Game Beaters. I haven't given some of my favorite channels a little shout out in a while. I'm gonna have to do that on the community tab. But, you know, the Game Beaters, cool. Sarumaru, I like, you know, it's these channels where it's like, they're into what they're doing, man. They're into it.
Oh, Mamma Mia, Mamma Mia, Mamma Mia.
There's good vibes there, you know?
Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me, for me, for me.
Like, those are channels, you know? But as far as, like, other channels, like, people who do something similar to me, not too much. Honestly, I don't watch too much. Or, like, you know, people who talk about new release games. I don't really watch a lot of stuff like that. Where's this exclamation point, like, leading to? Is it just saying go back downstairs and then leave? I guess. I think that's all it really was. The Pal Kitty RG30. I've probably already done a video on it. I don't know. I get confused on all those things, man. Oh shit, she got all stuck over there. Let's investigate that. Hey, I appreciate that, Justin Weidrich. I do think we're gonna be doing a lot more, like, live streaming of retro game stuff, because that's really where it's at, and that's really what people enjoy on my channels, the retro gaming. Some new stuff is cool. You know, like, yes, you know, we do play some new stuff here, cover some new stuff, but I think live streaming, like, a lot more retro would definitely be cool. Good all one day. Are my kids into games? Yeah.
Hello.
Very much so.
Raina, I wasn't expecting you two to be back so early. Just in time, though. I was just finishing up everything.
There's, like, a lot of cool stuff on new systems lately, but for sure, like, all I ever do is have that itch to play old games, man.
Mom, what's all this food here for?
Doesn't it look delicious? I put all of my best recipes out on the table for you.
That's
nice.
not what I mean.
Is
What?
that lettuce
Did I
or
do something wrong?
watermelons?
I just thought I'd thank Mr. Kenny with a nice meal.
I understand.
Man, I
that,
love the
but
Analog Pocket.
Isn't this?
And I don't love everything about Analog, like I've said before, but I love the
Is it?
Analog Pocket.
He's pretty young, so I figured he'd have a big
I really do.
appetite. You are hungry, aren't you, Mr. Kenny?
Just ordered the dock as it was fine. Oh yeah, I thought it was still in stock, but then I seen somebody mention that it came back in
Actually,
stock, so I
I
was like,
am,
I guess
yeah.
it's sold out for a little while. Justin Weidrich, thanks for the little plug for my little page, madpixelshop.com. I don't have a lot on there right now, but
See,
I'll be adding
a
some
real
stuff.
man could put all this away, no problem. So eat as much as you like, all right?
Mizu, my boys, they won't listen to like Japanese voice and things, but like my daughter, like anime, if there's an option Japanese voice, like she'll watch stuff that way, but my other kids don't really like. I've tried like, hey, check this out. I don't know, maybe they don't want to read, I don't know.
Thanks.
A light pink pocket, a Hello Kitty pocket, there you go.
Oh, Mom.
A dedicated handheld for Sega? What do you mean? What is it called? What are you talking about?
Oh, thank you so much for the meal, but I just can't eat anymore.
A Goemon spiritual successor. I like Goemon, but a spiritual successor, I don't like that. I don't know that I like spiritual successor. I don't like that thought. You guys see all Speed Racer episodes are on iTunes for $5. Cowboy, what? I be buying like whenever they have those weird
You
like
didn't
deals.
have to force it all down, you know.
The Ambernick RG Arc, yeah, the Arc and then the S, or the Arc something, right? There's two of them. I just talked with a company. I'm trying to find it. I just talked with a company about that. Not Ambernick, 'cause they don't like me. But other companies will get me that shit. So the Ambernick Arc D and then the Arc S. I don't know what the differences are between them, but those should be on the way. Like there's at least that's what I saw when they contacted me. Are you interested in review the Ambernick RG Arc, the Arc D, and then the Arc S? What is the difference? What is the Arc D and the Arc S? Are they different specs or are they just like, because I'm looking at the pictures. I don't have any specs. No, I like Ambernick stuff. I think, no, Pal Kitty doesn't know me, but
I'm fine.
normally all those handheld, Ambernick has sent me stuff before, but mostly it's just through like other sellers.
I'm
You know what I
sorry
mean?
my mother made so much.
It was all delicious, though. My mother would never be able to do something like that.
Oh, nice. But yeah, I should have those. That's what that's
Thanks
what
for the
people are referring to.
compliment. I'm
I
glad
should
you're
have those
happy.
coming. I don't know when, but I should have them coming.
I'm gonna go downstairs and help my mother clean up. Feel free to rest up here for
Sometimes
a
I
bit,
get shit like way late. I don't know. It sucks, but it is what it
Sure,
is.
That sounds good.
I'm a small channel in the grand scheme of things when it comes to handhelds. Companies don't like sending me shit when it's kind of iffy on if I'm gonna praise it or not. Even though some people, why am I blurry up in this bitch? You know, while some people think, oh, you get paid to, you know, say positive things. I don't know. People are fucking nuts.
Man, I'm full.
I'm just whatever I'm thinking, feeling at the time. That's what I say. company wants to send me shit, cool. If they don't anymore, cool. I don't care, dude.
She's too worried about me.
Like, I'm not gonna like sit there and kiss their asses about it, but Ambernick, they don't contact me anymore for whatever reason. I don't think I've had like too much I haven't had like too much like negative to say about Ambernick stuff, other than like, hey, it's just kind of like a lot of it's just the same, but they're nice. Like Ambernick makes some really nice handhelds, you know? But it's just, I think it's the typical like they make too much shit. And like it's not even really like advancing anything. It's just be like, oh, a different orientation or like a minor change or tweak, and they have to make a whole new model.
Oh, not at all.
But
all of it was
like,
wonderful.
you know,
Thanks for making it.
Memento Mori, I was talking about it earlier. I want to, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to.
You're welcome.
The Amiga, I don't know. Yeah, every time you turn around, there's a new handheld. There's another Amiga
Really liked it?
Mini? I thought there was only one. But the Egret 2, whatever, like I already did a video on all that. Like not like whatever limited edition one, because there was no point, but
I really did.
But I don't, is there another what's the new hat? Oh, it's just a World Baseball Classic from earlier in the year.
Are you 100% sure?
I have the US one and the Japanese hat. I don't know where the Japanese one is right now, but I alternate them.
I'm 100% sure about it.
Well, thank goodness. I wouldn't know what to do if it wasn't good enough for the hero.
My other hats. I have tons of hats, man.
Did you just say hero?
I haven't. You know what? The day that the Pi 5 was announced, I honestly, I don't know. I think like, I didn't even look into it as far as like, oh, what are the specs? What's the new shit with it? I don't know why I didn't. Well, I know why. I quickly looked if I could pre-order one and get one ASAP type of thing, and it was all sold out. I couldn't find one, so I just like disregarded it. And I never even looked at the specs or anything. So I'm not educated on the Pi 5 at all. I haven't even looked if I could buy one now. I think they came out at the end of October, right? But I'll probably still get one. But it's just they're like we're working on moving right now, so a lot of things have been stressful.
What's wrong, Mom? Why are you panicking
with dealing with that? So like some things just I don't know. Super Mario RPG, hells yes, I am picking that up.
No, it's just that I've...
Calm down, Mom. Tell me what's wrong.
I said it.
Said what?
I said the H word.
Oh, shit.
What? You told him that? So what did he say?
I don't think he understood what I meant.
Berna, what up?
Look, what's going on here?
The Pi 5 can handle low-key Switch, but not PS3? Interesting.
Please be calm, everyone.
If the Pi 5 can handle Wii and Wii U, then I'll be all for it. Justin Weidrich, what do you... that was like 2 years ago. The car thing where like I bought a new car and then like The week after, some old dude freaking changed lanes into me, and then
Mr. Kenny.
the repair shop were a bunch of donks, freaking gumps, a bunch of dumbass gumps that couldn't freaking fix my car properly, and it took them like forever. That's history.
Allow me to say,
Like that was traumatizing. I still have the car.
And I humbly serve this
It's a
village as
freaking
its
like
mayor.
2020 or 2021. I don't even remember.
Good to meet you, sir.
Ford hybrid titanium escape or something. What the fuck? I don't even know what I drive, dude. What was the resolution? The resolution was that they repaired my car a bunch of fucking times, and every time I went, something was still wrong with it. They had to wind up replacing all the trim. Inside, they scuffed up a bunch of shit. It was a new car. They scuffed up a bunch of shit. They had to replace tons of shit. Their paint job was like high school kids just barely learning did the paint job, so they had to redo so much over and over and over again. And every time I went, they'd be, it's ready. I go, whatever. You guys need to fix this because it still looks like shit. Like I wasn't even being picky, but it just pissed me off. Like bumps in the paint, like orange peel, like weird, man. Like they suck, dude. The door wasn't even aligned. That was the first thing I noticed. Like the driver's side door, because that's what he smashed into, wasn't even aligned. It was like off and like out, and they didn't even like. It all got repaired in the end.
Worth calling a journey, really.
That's all that mattered. It was fucking horrible dealing with them people.
So tell me,
Gerber Collision, fuck those guys. They had to bring people from corporate out to talk to me because they were getting mad that I was bringing it up on Twitter. Like, I don't have a following on Twitter, but if you make some noise on social media, these companies get like freaking butt hurt.
But where you are going is also
I could have done a lot of the work myself, but that wasn't the point. Like, this guy hit me, he needs to pay for it, and that's what was going to go down. But they fucking sucked getting it done.
What are you trying to say, sir?
Mr. Kenny, if you will forgive my rudeness for a moment,
I try to forget about it.
believe everything you have told us has been a lie.
Like that, like we had that car barely, not even a week. After that, I put cameras. Like I've got, cameras in the car and everything.
Far from an ordinary
but it was like the guy admitted to it. Like it was like I was like, I told the insurance company when that happened, I'm like, I ain't paying for shit. My insurance better not go up. This motherfucker's paying. But he admitted all of it.
A visitor from another world.
Rumors of the Zelda film. We talked about that in a video nobody watched on my channel.
Of a traveler. In fact, even you will agree that you are the hero of light who has come to fulfill his duty as our savior. Am I wrong?
What was I saying now? Large man, what up? Interesting. So we didn't lose our inspection. Yeah, the Zelda video. I talked about that, but nobody watched that Zelda video.
If it's proof you need,
it's okay.
Then let me share
People aren't
going to
watch everything.
Of our world.
Chris Pratt is the voice, but it's going to be live action.
When the people of Expel are suffering under the threat of impending doom, a hero will appear.
My thing was like Zelda and Link definitely going to have to be younger actors, but
and you carry the sword of
I'm not like in tune with all the young actors out there. Like I don't know who's out there, who's popular, who could play Link and Zelda.
Sword of light.
So that's why I'm curious what people think.
Of course you do. You used a blinding light to save me earlier.
That?
Maybe he really isn't the one.
Timothy Chalamet and Taylor Swift. I know Taylor Swift is freaking popular as all hell, but I couldn't tell you not a single song that woman has done because I don't think I've ever heard a Taylor Swift song. And if I have heard one, it might have been in the background somewhere, in the mall maybe, in a store. I don't freaking know, but I couldn't tell you. I know she's popular, but I don't know. I know what she looks like, but I don't see her as Zelda.
I think I know why you're all confused. This weapon of mine, it's not a sword of light, although I'll admit that it's something like one, but still, carrying this around doesn't make me any kind of special hero. There's gotta be some kind of mistake.
Hold on, I gotta respond to this message. Wait, there's an ad? Justin Weidrich, did it play an ad? Because it shouldn't, because I have that turned off. Ads automator off.
How can you say that?
Well, I mean,
Raikou Saga, are you of Arabic or Middle Eastern descent? I was born in Atlantic City, New Jersey.
How can you expect me to save anyone at all?
You truly have no idea? You really don't know anything about the sorcery globe or the cataclysms?
Yeah, it says I made sure like it's set by default and I double check it every time. Since that first time, like a few weeks ago where it was playing ads, I wanted it to make sure it didn't play ads. So it even says focus on your stream. Watch, I'll show you right now. Hold on. Wait. Let me see how I could do this. Hold on. No, that's not the one. Hold on, I'm gonna try to bring this up real quick, just so you could see what I'm talking about. So this is the here, let me bring it up, if you could see. Oh, that's tiny. So this is the studio. I don't even pay attention to this. I have the chat popped out on the side, but it says focus on your live stream and let YouTube insert ads for you. I have to turn it on, but I haven't turned it on. And then right here it says ads automator. That's off. So I don't know why it would because I think there's a button somewhere. Right here, there's a button up here. I have to press it to insert an ad. And I haven't pressed it at all. 100% guarantee you that. Put that on my children's. I've not pressed that button at all. So I don't know why it would randomly play ads. It's kind of weird. But sorry about that.
Do not really know what we
I mean,
about.
streaming for me
Please
is
allow
not
me to
I
explain.
don't need it to play ads. But
It
just wanted to
all
show you that. I don't have that ads
3
automator
months
thing on.
ago.
I think at some point they may force it though. But right now it's you're supposed to choose if you want it on. I have it off by choice because there's no point. We have not even 70 people in here. If there was 1 million people, hey, maybe play an ad, get some ad revenue, make a few bucks maybe, but I'm not playing ads on my streams. YouTube, yeah, I don't know. Guess just what they do. I've heard in the future they're going to be doing it in the chat, I think, where it doesn't interrupt the stream, where it just be in the chat, maybe a box pop up or something. But I haven't heard an update on that.
At first, people saw it as merely a rare and remarkable celestial event. But before long,
Linus thinks ad blocking is piracy. I don't know how I don't know how I feel about that. On my videos, it helps. That's how I can make a living and actually make videos is by ads running.
Devastated the kingdom of El.
But I know people use ad blocks. I don't ever bitch about it. Here's the thing, I use ad block when I'm doing recording certain things. I'll have an ad block on so all the stupid little pop-ups don't come out. Sealed game, video game crash. I heard something about that, but
There has
I don't
never
know.
been anything like this before in our world. Not until the
Like for me,
arrival
one of
that
the
meteor.
biggest things like that I continue to do YouTube videos is like I do post
only
affiliate
stands
links
to
to like
reason
deals
that
on
the two
Amazon,
events are related
Stone
to
Age
each other.
Gamer, Best Buy occasionally, stuff like that, and that helps. But it's like I'll never like be like, oh, blasphemy if you're using an ad blocker. I don't care. So enough people don't use it that it's
The
fine.
meteor
Like I
came
don't
to be
I don't
called
I don't
the
know. I don't think it's
sorcery
something for me to
globe,
complain about.
a stone of pure demonic evil. No matter how you look at it, that stone must be the reason for the disasters that have befallen the world. And now, just as the sorcery globe fell upon our heads one day, so you have also
I think there was
appeared out
there
of
was an
thin
option to
air.
change it to
If that
Japanese voice
stone
acting.
is the source of the chaos, then we believe that only you can cut through the chaos and save us.
But I'm just a...
A little
The
chump.
cataclysms are still ongoing as we speak. Strings of earthquakes like nothing
People are saying the
recorded
ad blockers
before.
now on
Docile
YouTube, like you get a
animals
pop
turning
up or
into
something
fearsome
saying how it's.
monsters.
I don't know. I haven't
It will
seen
not
it,
be long before disaster
but
befalls
yeah, like a
this
pop up
humble
message if you
village
use
too.
ad block. I don't know. I don't use ad block while I watch YouTube. That's just me. But I mean, I don't know. I use ad block when I do certain things like recording videos.
But I'm not anyone special like your story said. How am I supposed to
Justin
deal with some
Weecher,
kind
you
of
send me a
magic
pic with
meteorite?
the. Let me take a look. Where's? Oh, with the ad. They're squeezing a lime. Unbelievable, dude. They're squeezing a lime up in there.
If you are not,
That's
then
weird.
where did you come from? And where are you going?
Mr. Grissom, I could imagine they're because
I don't know how to explain
monetization,
it, and even
they
if I
just
did,
you know
you
they
wouldn't
leave it
understand it.
on by
The only
default.
thing I can tell you
So
is that I'm here because
sometimes
of an
when you
accident,
first go into a
not
stream,
because
an
I wanted
ad
to
will
be here.
play,
I
but
just
an
wanna go
ad to
back to where I
play
came from.
like while you're
That's all.
already in the stream watching it, that's
You must
supposed to
have
be
your
turned on.
reason.
I just showed that. I don't
But you
have any
must
of
let
that
us
stuff
know
on.
more before we can make sense of.
I know.
Like
but
when I've
that's
gone
all I
into
can tell you.
streams, like it'll play an ad before I join, but like during the stream,
Very well.
do I recommend the Steam Deck? I don't like. I like the Steam Deck. I don't have the Steam Deck OLED, but would I recommend it? I guess I would recommend it if you don't already have a Steam Deck. But I mean, if I get one, I'm gonna have to buy one. I don't have
If
one
you
currently,
insist on it,
as far as the
then
OLED
I'm
goes.
sure there is at least some truth to it. We will have to accept that you are not the hero of light after
Omni
all.
Slash, yeah, that's what I thought. That's the way it was.
How
But
can
like
this be?
Justin had an ad like randomly play, like, hey, we want you to watch an ad. a Cleveland Steam Deck. What?
I'm sorry. This is probably not what you all wanted to hear.
No, I don't have a
Not
review
at
unit.
all.
I talked about it right when
It
I
is our
seen it
own
in a
fault
video.
forcing you to be
but
someone
I
you are
don't
not in the
have one.
first place.
I'm sorry about this.
Valve don't know me. They don't give a fuck about me. I get stuff from random Chinese companies like emulation handhelds and stuff like that. I'm humbled, I'm shocked, I'm surprised. I'm very appreciative that companies like Square Enix, their PR people will actually give me games. Like Square Enix, to get Square Enix games, I'm like 150,000 subscribers on YouTube. In the grand scheme of things, I'm a nobody. But for like a company like Square Enix to be like, hey, Ron, here's a copy of Star Ocean. Here's a copy of Final Fantasy 16. That blows my mind that these people give me these review copies.
Reina.
Freaking nuts, man. So yeah, like I said earlier in the stream, I have a physical copy of this. I bought it, but we're playing a digital copy that Square Enix gave me.
There is one
So I
thing
appreciate
would like
them.
to ask of you,
It
Mr.
always
Kenny.
blows my mind. Blows my
Please,
mind.
if you can,
G-Rolla,
try to
what
avoid
up,
acting
homie?
in a way that would
When are we going to do that
confuse
video on
others.
that Dreamcast, dude?
I am,
I'll probably
of
be
course,
moved by
referring
then.
To the sword of light.
I'll probably
But if you
move
could,
before that
I
happens,
ask you
but
to be prudent with your behavior in general as well.
we'll see what's up.
As I explained to you, things have been unsettled ever since the
sorcery
sorcery
globe.
globe landed. People are anxious and uncomfortable. To have someone who matches the description of our legends suddenly appear in these circumstances, well, hopefully you can understand why.
8BitDo, man.
Like,
8BitDo's
so
a
I
mixed
do
bag.
ask
They've
you to
sent
be
me a couple things in the
mindful not
past,
to
but then they
instill
say,
that
hey,
hope into people.
we're going to send you, like, when the Xbox arcade stick came out, they said they were going to send that. They never did. They haven't sent me anything in a long time. They sent me like 1 or 2 controllers over the years, and that's it. And then they've said other times that they were going to send things, and then they don't. I'm not the kind of person that, like, I'm going to, hey, you guys said, like, I don't, if it's something I want, I just buy it anyway.
I'll try my best.
But yeah, 8-bit though, they don't send me much of anything. Justin Weidrich, how often would you say you get items to review? 20 a
then,
month? No,
On that
no,
note, Mr. Kenny,
not even close
what's
to
your next
that.
order of business?
It depends on the season for sure. Usually around this time of year, I get a lot more stuff, but right now I barely have contact with anybody on review items. Those Ambernick Arc, like, yeah, I just talked to a company about that
That'll get me back home,
yesterday.
but-
They don't send physical copies of for review. Not to most people, anyway. They send me a digital copy, but I bought a physical copy of it.
In that case,
Does Analog
why
send?
don't you
No.
stay here in our village for a while.
Analog would never send
You
me
can stay in
anything.
my house for as long as you like. Perhaps you'll be able to find out something useful while you're here.
Yeah, most of the controllers that I review are bought by me. Most of them. Not all of them, but most of them that I really
couldn't
like.
impose like that.
Like all the 8-bit stuff, I've mostly bought myself. So a few exceptions, but most of them
Not at all.
I've bought.
If anyone was imposing around here, it was certainly us. I insist.
But yeah,
Well,
20 a
in that
month
case,
is way, like,
I will accept
I don't
your
get that
offer
many review items. My channel's like a little all over the place, not just reviewing stuff, maybe a little talking about certain things.
Did you sleep
You know,
well?
so it's kind of like, I don't know. I don't get a ton of stuff.
Yes, very. Thank you.
Jason, what's the worst retro handheld you've ever reviewed? I couldn't tell you without going back. Oh, you know what, Koopa, I went to Five Below yesterday.
Vanilla will see you downstairs.
They have new versions of that little handheld, but they're just variant colors. Like they have 3 or 4 of them. I looked at them, but they want $15 for those things now. And they're only 200 games, which I did cover the 200 game version on the channel when it first came out. Now they have, like I said, 3 or 4 different versions, but they're just different colors and the packaging is different. But looking at it, it's like they're identical to the previous version that came out. So it's like, I don't think I'm going to buy them. I mean, should I? Maybe there's a difference, but I don't know. I still have like one of those handhelds. But yeah, I don't think, when I looked at the back of the box, because they had them behind the register, like they didn't put them on the shelves so people steal them, I guess. But I looked at them and I was like, they want $15. Like I bought some stuff. And then we were walking out and I seen them behind the cash register thing at the front. I was like, what the fuck? So I grabbed them and I started looking at them because there's a bunch of different colors and it was like, they look identical. They just like, there's like a Game Boy gray one. There's like a black one, I think, and a blue one. And it said 200 games on it. And it just looked like the same generic shit. So I don't think, I may have to buy one just for the, like,
If you can't find what you're looking for,
you know what? I may have to just buy one to find out.
Try visiting the town
I
of
don't know.
Salva to the north.
Should I go back and get one of the 15 below new version handhelds? I don't want to buy all of them because there's like either 3 or 4 of them.
All right.
And that'd be like $60. It's too much. I'll buy one
Don't
just to see if
worry
there's
about
any
it.
difference.
Oh, and one more thing. Your sword of
But
light
they just like each
will
one
not
has
attract
different
too
color
much attention.
package,
So
and then the
please,
shell's
make
different.
use
That's
of
all I
this
thought they
sword
changed.
instead. Finally, if you're ever tired,
But yeah, $15. It's ridiculous. What do I do with all the stuff that I review after I review it? A lot of things, because it became extremely ridiculous having so much shit piled up in my garage.
wish you the
I
best
open
of
up my website, madpixelshop.com. A good majority of the stuff I review, I just sell it on there for like lower than what it would cost if you bought it. Type of thing, like mini computers. I'm always selling mini computers because I have no need for them. And I'll look at what price they cost, and then I'll add like something to it. I'll add a controller, and then I'll sell it for like half of the price or something. Because, you know, like, hey, I make a few bucks type of thing. Helps me out, and I can get rid of shit. But yeah, on my website, I usually sell stuff. Sometimes there's a couple people who live around me. They'll be like, hey, I saw you reviewed that thing on your channel. Can I make a trade, or can I like buy that off of you or something, right? That's how I got that retro shooter gun thing.
Hey, mister.
That retro shooter that I did the video on is a guy that lives down the street from me hit me up saying, hey, like, you know, I want this item you have. Would you be willing to sell it or trade? And I was like, hey, you said you had that retro shooter. Would you be willing to trade that? And I was like, yeah.
If you're gonna leave the village, you better stay close to the
So-
road, okay? The forest is really dangerous.
Sometimes I trade shit. Sometimes I sell shit. On occasion, I'll give stuff away.
Thanks.
It just really depends. Do I ship to Canada? Yeah. Whatever the my website is set up to. I can't control the whatever it charges because it's all by weight and location. But there should be options to ship to Canada. Right now, I don't think I have a lot on my website. But since I'm going to be moving soon, I'm going to have to be going through some stuff and posting some things. So, I mean, there's stuff up there that I've recently added, but I haven't advertised it in a while because it's just kind of light. There's nothing like crazy up on there. But I'll be adding some more stuff soon. But yeah, it's like, hey, you know, if you want to help a dude out and actually get something out of it, you know, and instead of like dropping a super chat or something, you can just buy something from me. You know what I mean? But you don't have to. Just hanging out, watching my videos is all I really ask for. Yeah, there should, like, recent stuff that sold is probably marked sold out, but normally I have it. If it's sold out, it just gets removed. So if it's marked sold out, that means it recently sold.
Here they come.
But yeah, like, for example, no, the analog pockets are not for sale. I have sold one on there, though, but it was for somebody who asked me to sell it and that they would give me a few bucks for selling it type of thing.
Anyone hurt?
But no, I haven't sold any of my, and I'm not going to sell any of my analog pockets. But like emulation handhelds, yes, I usually sell those. I never use them. But like if I get both of those Ambernick Arc handhelds, I may keep one. Send you a big thumb butt with the purchase.
Take this. Ow.
Yeah, we're
Not too shabby.
it's challenging moving. We've lived in the same place for 10 years now.
Whoa.
So it's kind of like, fuck, how would we move all this shit? Looking up Switch on Amazon, there's a lot of strange versions. Analog Pocket screen protectors, I did, but I sold them. I don't have any extras right now.
Be careful.
Am I gonna hack the Switch after?
Not too shabby.
If it's not like crazy difficult to do, at some point I would. Like well after the life cycle of the Switch, like whenever the new console comes out, like after all that, I would consider it. But I mean, Would I hack my Switch just to emulate games? No. So why would I want to hack my Switch? I would want to hack my Switch so I could just download Switch games and play them, right? That's my thought, but I don't have any need for that because everything that I would ever want to play on the Switch, I own. So is there really a reason for me to hack my Switch? Not at this time, and most likely not after its life cycle. Unless all of a sudden I decided, you know what, let me sell all my games and then hack my Switch. Which is what I did, I'm not going to lie. That's what I did with my 3DS. I had a huge collection of 3DS games. I sold all my 3DS games for like a couple $1,000 or something. Because it was a good collection. I sold all that stuff and then I hacked my 3DS and added the games that I wanted to actually play on it. So yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like something to think about when the time comes, right? Right now, it's kind of difficult to say. Where the hell am I going, dude? Gotta find a way to regroup with the cowness. The screen protector, man. Yeah. Because you know, like, honestly, if you drop, like, I knew somebody who dropped their analog pocket barely a couple feet, hit something, the screen cracks. That sucks. So a little tempered glass screen protector just for some extra protections? Yes. I think it's nice. A 40 series GPU? Yeah. I got the I don't have anything crazy, but when the 4070 came out,
10 out of 10.
that's what I bought. Like what, $600 or something? I bought the 4070. That's what's currently in my PC. I don't play enough on my I don't play enough games on my PC to where it even made sense to buy that, but you know what? I don't know. Look at these people. What is this place? Somewhere to eat? I would never buy a graphics card off of AliExpress. You don't know what the hell you're gonna get. Yeah, I would never buy I would never buy PC components on AliExpress for nothing. I don't trust them, dude. Strawberry jam. The good thing with AliExpress, though, is like past few years, like they've made it a lot easier to file claims. Like, if you do get ripped off, though. What's for lunch? I haven't had lunch. So I don't know. I don't know yet. If somebody can vouch for it, then that brings some confidence into it. But I typically just don't trust stuff like that on AliExpress. But yeah, if somebody could vouch for it, cool beans. Cool beans. As long as you're getting it from the same seller. AliExpress stole your kidney? What? Wait, what did this bitch just say? This motherfucker just kicked me out. I've bought some stuff on AliExpress. I bought like a game mat for Hero Quest that was really good. I like Hero Quest. But I haven't bought too much else from AliExpress.
Well, shoot.
Not in a while.
This planet's even more backwards than I expected. I can't find any leads anywhere. Nothing's popping up on my communicator either. Oh well. Guess I'll go back to Arlia and figure out what to do next.
A crypto used graphics card. See, that's what I worry about though. Is like how much time was on that damn thing. Yeah, Temu was just whatever. Like I did that video for Temu, like I didn't agree to anything with them other than like, okay, fine. You want to keep bothering me for a year to like partner with you? I was like, this is the way it's gonna work. You give me a certain amount of money to buy whatever I want off of your website, and then I make a video. You have no say in the contents of that video. And they agreed. And then I did the video and they never talked to me again. You have to be wary though, because Temu, I did that video, the Temu video. If you watched it, you would know, like, yeah, Temu probably didn't like this video. But Temu, like plenty of other companies, they will offer you money. Like, hey, we'll send you this stuff and we'll pay you additional money. I tell every company, like, if they're like, what is your rate? Or like, hey, we will pay you this. If it's something I'm interested in, I just straight tell them, here's how it works. I don't accept money to review your product. You could send me the product, and that's all I ask. But you don't get to review my video before. You don't get any ownership over my video. You don't get to approve anything. So if you're fine with those terms, we could go. And a lot of them would be like, okay, fine. That we'll do that. But then a lot of them, they will disregard you the second you tell them that you're not willing to take money to do those videos. They just straight up disregard you. Because if they're like, you know, there's a lot of channels who do sponsored ads and shit like that. Oh, Manscaped, I shave my balls. You can too for $49.99. Use code whatever, right? I don't care about that kind of stuff. Like, when channels I watch do that, I just skip past it. You know, it doesn't bother me that much, but I don't do those kind of things. I probably should. I would have a lot more money, but I don't feel good about doing that kind of stuff because it doesn't fit. And it's not like, I don't get offered products that I actually, like, care about. Like, if somebody who I really like love their product offered me, maybe I would. I'm not against it, but I don't do that kind of thing. But my point is like, if a company, the second they give you money, it's no longer a review. It's like you have to film an ad because they want to review the content before you upload it. They want to pay. Like, no, I can't do that. So I don't do that kind of thing. And a lot of companies, they just like, the second you tell them you can send me the product for review, but I don't want your money, they just they won't send you anything. No, here's a lot of companies, this is why I don't work with a lot of companies, because I refuse to sign contracts. I don't sign a contract. I don't ask anybody to sign a contract. You want me to review your product, just send the damn product. Like, here's my PO box, here's the address, whatever. That's all I do. I don't sign contracts. I don't do that. And a lot of them, they'll try to force that, and it's like, nope. I had a company recently that kept bugging me, and like, they had to approve with management to send me the item without paying me, right? And then eventually they came back and they sent me a contract to sign. I read the contract and I'm like, I'm not signing this. I'm like, you can move on. I'm not gonna work with you guys.
What's everyone
And they're
out
like,
for?
they never responded. So I was like, I'm not signing this. I don't sign contracts.
Mr.
Sorry.
Kenny, Rain is in trouble.
I'm not gonna sign a contract to
Raina,
review a
What
product.
happened to her?
Like, I'll agree in an email if you're like, hey, can you review this? There's an embargo. Like, if you have an embargo date, I'll agree to that. Like an embargo or whatever. But nothing else. Oh, the ones, yeah, we'll send you this if you buy it. And then when you buy it, send us the order confirmation and we'll refund you through PayPal. No, I'm not doing that either. Because they still have you buy the balls. Why do they have you buy the balls? Because say they do refund you the money, like, it's a scam, but they want to refund you the money after you bought it, and they'll refund you through PayPal, right? What's to stop them from reversing that after you make the video and you didn't like the product? Nothing. So I've never agreed to that either. Like, no.
Taking her away? Where?
The analog 3D, $500 or more. I sure hope not, but I am definitely excited for that thing.
To his mansion. He's one of Reina's most overzealous.
But yeah, there's a lot of weirdness with review stuff and companies.
Well, what are you standing here for? We've got to help her.
I had somebody recently hit me up who is like, I think they're like in North America somewhere. And they're just a guy making like emulation devices. Has a website. It's like, hey, I want to send you this, but like, I see how harsh you are. Can you not be harsh with my device and I'll pay you like $500 or $300? I don't remember what he offered. But I was like, look, I'd be interested. I can't guarantee that I won't be harsh. Like, it just depends on how good the setup is. But no, you can't pay me to ensure that I won't speak negatively about it. I'm like, if you're confident about your product, you think it's good, and you want to send it to me, great. But I won't accept any money. And then they agreed. They're like, yeah, I understand your point on that. Because I was like, it'll be like biased at that point, and I'm just filming an ad. Like, I don't film ads in that sense. So did they send me the device? No. But he told me that his device is really good. A lot of people like it, type of thing. But before he sends it to me, he wants to make sure that there's going to be nothing that I'll complain about. So I was like, well, if that's what you're going to sell to people, like, don't make a special one for me. You know, if the one you send me has to be the one that you sell to other people. Yeah, and I still will bring up, and I tell him, I'll still bring up the point that I think it's better for you to build your own than to buy something like this. But if you don't want to do that, or you can't, or you're not comfortable, then yeah, there's options to buy these kinds of devices from people, but you're going to spend more than what it's worth.
Then I'll go save her.
It's like, I mentioned that in every one of those videos.
I'm not from this village. My actions shouldn't
and like a
have
little
any effect on the
console
rest
that,
of
you know, whatever.
I'm just a random nobody who decided that Reina could use some of my help.
the 3D not supporting OpenFPGA.
But Mr. Kenny, it would be too dangerous to try and take them on by yourself.
Original hardware plus the 4K Tink would be cheaper. How much is the 4K Tink, though? How much is that?
I will. I have my Sword of Light, remember?
And you would have to have your Nintendo 64 RGB modded in order to get the best out of that, mind you.
Just wait for me, all right? Don't worry.
Mr. Kenny.
How much is a 4K Tink? I don't even know. Oh, like, that's like the way I look at it. Like, a lot of people will justify their purchases. I don't do that. Watch videos on my channel where I'm pissed off about spending money on something. Like, I don't buy something and try to justify my purchase. I don't do that.
Please.
Angel Pipe, appreciate the subscription. Yeah, you can get a Japanese Nintendo 64 for cheap, and then like put in a region-free tray in it. You can find a North American one for a reasonable price on like OfferUp or Craigslist. But how much is that 4K Tink? And then how much is going to cost to get your system RGB modded? Because you're going to need to have it RGB modded to get the most out of the Tink 4K. Is that even out? I don't even think that's out, is it? I'm looking at the website. Best guidance is to budget around $1,000 for, even if it was half of that. Even if it was half, even if the Tink 4K was half $1,000, I personally wouldn't buy it, but that's me. Budget around $1,000, so it should be less than $1,000. But I mean, if the analog 3D, which is going to support 4K resolution supposedly, as long as they keep it reasonable, then yeah, for people who love the Nintendo 64, it may be worth it. But yeah, you gotta look at the price. 4K Tink, whatever that's gonna cost. Even at $500, no, I wouldn't spend that. It's for all old consoles. If you could use it, but like if you wanted to use it just for the Nintendo 64, I don't see the point. But that's me. That's my thought. I've always said, like, I have the other RetroTink devices, and they're great, but like they're a good option if you have multiple things to use with it for the hefty price tag, in my opinion. If you can justify it, whatever you got, whatever your money is, whatever your budget, like not all of us have the same amount of money to spend, you know? $1,000 to one person may feel like $1 to them versus $1,000 to me. That's fucking crazy, dude. You know what I mean? So it's just to each their own on the value, but I think it's just two separate things, man.
Sweet.
Like for me, Nintendo 64, I have an HDMI modded Nintendo 64. I don't need none of this ish. And I love my Nintendo 64. I loves it. But am I still interested in the analog 3D?
My face
Hell yeah,
almost out of energy. I'll need to lay off it for a while.
Mars, what is this game even about? I'll be honest with you. We've been bullshitting, talking so much, I forgot.
Whoa!
I forgot.
What was that?
The Sword of Light.
I mean, I'm looking forward to the... If the analog Nintendo 64 comes out and they're like, it's $800, I'd most likely pass. But if it's like, I don't know, you tell me, what if you're interested in the analog 3D, the Nintendo 64 FPGA console that they're making, what is your limit? What is the highest that you'd be willing to pay for that thing? I think for me, man, it's tough to say. Because I really don't even want it to be as, worst case scenario where I would be like, fine, I will fucking buy it. I think $400. Would I hope for less? Hell yeah. But I'm thinking 400 tops for me. Hoping for $299 or less. 400 tops. Yeah, this stream, I don't know what's going on in this fucking game. I'm following the arrows, I'm following the prompts, but we just been talking, man. It's always hard to stream role-playing games,
Dropped in here.
for me anyway, because it's like if I'm just sitting here reading, like I don't want to do voices for each character. I don't know. But yeah, $400 is my tops. If it goes a little, I hope it's $299 or less. But if it's over 400, that's going to be a tough, like, because I wouldn't want to sell my Nintendo 64 that I have. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes I'll sell things to kind of cover the cost of something else, but no, I didn't order the Duo. When is the Duo even coming out? Is it still coming out this year?
I knew it.
I don't have enough to justify buying the analog Duo. Do I want one? Yes and no, but I don't know. Ships 2023. Pre-order now. What would I do with the Duo? Like, if you get a Duo, is it going to be able to use the, like, Turbo EverDrive? Like, can the Turbo EverDrive even fit in that slot?
Are you okay? Who did this to you?
If it supported Open FPGA, yeah, I feel you. Is it going to have like a jailbreak right away that lets you play TurboGrafx and PC Engine games? Maybe, but you know what? The fucking Analog Pocket already plays TurboGrafx and TurboGrafx CD games, PC Engine. It already plays it. So that's why I'm like, I don't have enough games to justify buying that system. If I want FPGA TurboGrafx PC Engine, my Analog Pocket already does that. And I can put it in the dock and play it on the TV.
He kidnapped Reyna.
Trailer for Last Airbender on Netflix just dropped. I'm not too familiar. I know The Last Airbender, but I didn't know there was a new one coming out.
I'm Reyna's friend. Is she down this way?
Yeah, the Duo should have more like video display options, stuff like. There's a benefit, like if you have a big collection, like I think the Analog Duo makes sense for a lot of people who are collectors. But if you don't have much, I don't know. Because what, after tax and shipping, it's like $300 something.
So he's inside there?
I may buy one just to buy one.
Careful.
I don't know. What am I gonna fucking do with it?
With Alan.
What am I gonna do if I buy one of these? I'm looking. I have it up right here. I'm looking at it. $249. Limit 2 per person. The the like 8-bit though controllers, I already have those. Matt, yeah, I did get rid of the GameCube because I was like, I don't play anything on it.
That I can't help.
I don't play anything on the GameCube. I was holding on to my GameCube for playing Game Boy games. I have too many options for Game Boy. And the few games that I want to play on GameCube emulate perfectly fine. The stuff that I won't get rid of that's retro consoles is my Nintendo 64 and my Sega Dreamcast. Because in all honesty, those are the and I was planning on doing a video talking about this at some point. Because I've talked about like different ways to play, and like there's definitely no right or wrong answers, but like for me, my preference is like I emulate everything, but like there's certain things I still like playing on the original hardware. Nintendo 64 and Dreamcast is for me the two systems that I want to play on the original hardware. One, because of the accessories, the original controllers, that I, well, Nintendo 64 I have games for. Dreamcast I have a mode in it or whatever. But yeah, those are the two systems. Like I'll play those games that way, even though I have emulated them
Here they come.
at times, but I prefer playing those games on those systems.
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
But it's kind of like consolidating down. Like I've gotten rid of a lot of my hardware over the years in games. I'm not collecting like too much. Like I'll keep certain things that I want, but I don't collect retro games anymore. There's a few games I do want to buy just to have, but like I'm not going out collecting retro games anymore. My youngest son though, he collects retro games, collects Game Boy games.
Not too shabby.
I go to like a retro game store. It's like, oh, they got Battletoads for the Game Boy. It's like $15. I was like, if you got $15, go ahead and buy it. If I wanted it, I'd go on eBay and see if it was cheaper. But I don't really collect too much anymore.
We can win this. I hope.
Galaga 90 for TurboGrafx, definitely worth it. Adventure Island or whatever, New Adventure Island's worth it. You can get it for a reasonable price. Jackie Chan Action Kung Fu for the TurboGrafx, PC Engine, whatever. Excellent game. Those are games. There's a lot of PC Engine TurboGrafx games that are awesome. For PC Engine, use your Ken Hank Super Console 3X Plus. Hey, if it plays them fine, more power to you. That's all the point is. Like, as long as the device plays it decent, like, who cares, man? Play your games however you want. Do I still have Neo Geo hardware games? Yes, I do. But they've been boxed up. I did sell a few things, but a lot of that stuff I just have, like, I haven't had, I don't know. Like, I haven't played a lot of that stuff in a while. Like, I love Neo Geo, but I don't know. Like, a lot of times I want to play like Samurai Showdown 2 or something. Like I'll play it on the PlayStation or the Switch, so I don't bust out the Neo Geo too often because the daisy chain it into a retro tank, component cables, all that shit. Get out the controllers. I'm like, it's kind of a tough thing to be like, let me get all this shit set up to play one game that I could play decent on another system and I have it for another system. Yeah, I play Neo Geo on the Analog Pocket quite often as well. Oh my god, I'm getting my ass handed to me. Oh, I can't use my gun anymore? Man, I'm gonna have to, ugly accessory. Why the hell would I want that? MVS carts? Yes, I do. Omni Slash, you could plug in the back USB, or you could use like 2.4 gigahertz dongles on certain things. Most of the time I use a wired like 8-bit controller.
Rena!
But yeah, you have USB ports. If you don't have a dock, I
That's
have one
close
right
enough.
here. Hold on. So here's the pocket dock, right? If you haven't already looked at it. On the back you have power, HDMI, and then you have 2 USB ports. So you don't have to use Bluetooth. Like you could use Bluetooth, you could use 2.4 gigahertz. It does support 2.4 gigahertz for certain controllers without having to plug them in. Without having to plug anything in, like the 8-bit the Super Nintendo controllers that don't have a USB dongle, they compare to this just through 2.4 gigahertz. You could use Bluetooth, you could use wired. A lot of options, but you do have 2 USB ports for wired controllers. Match or Melee? No, I do not.
So you're out. Let Reyna go. Do you have any idea what you're doing?
If you'll excuse me, sir, we are in the middle of a holy ceremony. In just a moment, we will be together as one. I would appreciate...
No! Mr. Kenny, help me!
Stop it! This isn't anything holy. You can't force someone into marriage like this.
Yes, the Neo Geo mini controllers, I forget how I got them to work. Was there... I did a video on that, but I don't know if anything changed. You can go to the 8-bit website and look at what works. On the analog dock. You click analog dock. Do they have that controller on there? They do not have it listed. I don't remember how I got it to work. Justin Weidrich, will the place have AC for your new streaming room or garage? It does have AC, of course, but I don't know until we close when I'm gonna, or where I'm gonna have that set up. Like, am I gonna have it set up in the house? Because it's not like there's only enough bedrooms for all of us who are living there. But there's like 2 living rooms, like a family room and a living room. I'm almost thinking like, hey, I could use that. Or I could just keep my ass in the garage. Or I could just build like a little studio in the backyard. I don't know. Figure it out when we get there. We were supposed to close yesterday, but it's been delayed. So I keep looking at my phone because they've been texting me.
Force?
Am I moving?
think you're
Yep.
a tad mistaken
Should be.
here. We are
As
in
long
love
as
with each other. Love.
all this shit
with-
works out.
Alan?
Get a shed. There's already a shed at the house that we're going to, but like I never got to look at it. But it's not a big shed, so it's like, hey, I might have to build something back there. I'm gonna build a tree house and stream out of a tree house. I don't know.
Oh no!
But it'll be our own property, so we'll figure it out. It's very difficult to try to buy a house when you're self-employed, mind you. I only do YouTube, man. I don't have a day job. I'll tell you this. I do YouTube. My wife, she works for the federal government. She works for the Department of Defense. Does she get paid well? No, not really. I mean, she gets paid decent enough, I guess. Could always wish she got more money, but With me being self-employed, it was like such a bitch. Such a bitch. We had to buy down the interest rate and lock the interest rate. That's what they were texting me earlier, 'cause it's supposed to close yesterday. And they said that they're extending the rate lock for a week for like free. I don't know. Kind of a bitch thinking about all that shit.
This is bad.
This looks a little rough.
Oh, yeah, we're still going to be close. Oh, I died. I think this might be a good place to end the stream anyway. So I got to go pick up my children's from school in like 20 minutes. They get out, so I got to be leaving. Retry will start you back at the camp menu before the previous battle. Okay. What do blueberries do? I appreciate it, Adversary 1. Oh, I had to equip all that. I really like. Oh, she has heal. And then housewarming party. There'll be no housewarming. I probably shouldn't have done that shit. I shouldn't have. I can't like remove all that I just did. Fucking balls, dude. I done fucked all that up.
I'm not gonna lose.
This is bad. Air slash! Air slash!
Slash him in the butt. I didn't aim that very well, did I? Wait.
Sorry.
Air slash! Yeah.
Sorry. Is this...
No! You dumbass. You could have helped me. Yeah, this was a Q&A chat, and I mean, maybe we should do that more often. I keep dying right here because we didn't pay attention to shit. Oh my god. But yeah, I do have to end it though because, like I said, I have to pick up my children's. I can't leave them at school. You know, even though I threaten them all the time, like, hey, I'm just gonna leave your ass there. No, I'm just kidding. But no, I got to go pick up my kids, my children's type of thing. See what to do. But I appreciate y'all hanging with me. It was fun, this Q&A chat, just talking while playing through Star Ocean, the second story R, which I didn't pay attention to much, but I'm gonna probably play through it again so I understand what's going on, you know, because I do want to continue this. But thanks for hanging. Catch you guys in the next one. Big ass thumb butt, very blurry like a Bigfoot up in your face. It's been a while. Appreciate you guys. Bye.